Welcome to Kigongona Programme. I am Mona B. Jauge Koyo. Today, I'm teaching you how to pray. And pray from Kigongona Kia Nyumba while facing the direction of Mount Kirinyaga Altar. Use water to modulate a Kigongona Kia Nyumba with Mount Kirinyaga Kenya Altar. Kigongona Kia Nyumba contains divine radiation that heals, elevates, and transforms. Kigongona Kia Nyumba provides ArchAngelic protection and service. Only refer to Mwenenyaga at Kigongona Kia Nyumba. Learn more through Kigongona Programme and yamombi.com. Mwenenyaga Abode in Mount Kirinyaga Altar in a spiritual realm. Mwenenyaga is a Sole Multiversal God. God is one and holy. The Ark of the Covenant has been hosted in Mount Kirinyaga Altar since 1210 AD. Mount Kirinyaga Altar is metaphysical and sacrosanct. Mwenenyaga manifested. Creation purity is being restored. Ancient prophecies will be fulfilled in the 21st century. For me, I will start by telling you that the way Mount Kirinyaga is known now is not the way Mount Kirinyaga was known back then. Because right now we have a lot of politics, more so in Kenya, which is so unfortunate. You know, the Kenyan government has totally failed because you see then it is not protecting people. The way people have been killed, you know, people forgot where they got their independence and the pain they underwent and how actually Mau Mau was. So I'm telling you, when you operate without knowing the truth, you will not benefit. I can assure you that many people usually, when they get the position, let me tell you, they usually, you know, it's so unfortunate, let me tell you, because there's a lot of bribery. I want to tell you that, you know, Mount Kirinyaga is behind our independence, because you also need to know how Kenya was even before colonialism, because, you know, communities in Kenya were existing, and don't think people are just in Kenya. And also there is a problem because people don't know Europeans well, because you know they have been killing black people, even making viruses, a lot of things. And remember, for them, you know, they are not the original unlimited, they are mutants, because you know people are created given melanin. They were dark. Melanin is more than a pigment. It is so important. You even have the neuromelanin. But now you can see people who usually bleach and use a lot of chemical, because I've told you even chemical war is another war. So you need to be cautious what you are doing. You need to be careful. Be even the ingredients when you are buying things. You need to look at. I've told you about the toothpaste. Don't use toothpaste which is having fluoride, because at your brain you have the pineal gland, and when it is calcified by the fluoride, you will not be able to release the melatonin, and it is helping you a lot. Let me tell you, because you know you need to raise your vibration, and the only way you can raise your vibration is by vibrating higher, because you have the low vibration and the high vibration. You know, every bad thing is a low vibration, and you know, good things is high vibration. Even God is good. So even when you have the archangels, which I've told you, the 7 archangels, there you see people saying Michael, Gabriel, they are not human or not people. They are energies, and for you to understand, you need to understand the cosmos, because I'm telling you, the 7 archangels come from Mount Kenya, because even God come from Mount Kenya, and God is not himself or herself, because when we come to God, there is no aspect of gender. Gender is a principle of creation. We can have male or female, masculine and feminine. It's not about sexes, it's about energy actually. It's deeper than the way people know. And I'm telling you, when you start even knowing the 7 principles, you'll be able to know a lot, even know how creation is, because creation is founded by mentalism. Even if you can touch things and feel them solid, the reason why they are physical is because they are vibrating at a physical vibration, and your physical body is anchored to that vibration, to that frequency. But then when you die, because you have the aura, there is detachment. You know, the aura will detach. You have the etheric body, you have the mental body, even you have the astral body, the body you dream with, because you are dreaming and your physical body is asleep. So I'm telling you, there is a lot. So for you to understand Mwenenyaga, you need to be elevated and need to know a lot of things, because you can see where you are existing. It's a planetary globe. Let me tell you, there is a lot. You know, creation is cosmic. When you look up, you can see the clouds, you can see the sun, other stars, you can see the moon, and there is a lot you cannot see. And you cannot ignore all that and think that immediate survival is the important thing. You won't benefit yourself. So what I'm telling you is, when you come to Kigongona Kia Nyumba, you should not pray from the air. You know, Kigongona Kia Nyumba flows radiation, and the archangels will be flowing through there, because I'm telling you, they are energy, even God is energy, and they will be the one taking your prayers. Let me tell you. For me, the reason why I'm knowing it because I'm elevated, because I told you Mwenenyaga spoke in my mind, and then I have growing with this. So I know Mwenenyaga, even, you know, Mwenenyaga is also having a body. God is having a body, and there is no gender. It's a pure body of light. Even you, when you die, you'll be having a body which will not be touchable. So I'm telling you things you understand later when you die, because there is not just one plane where you are operating. The earth, we call earth, there are other planes which are vibrating higher, and you cannot access them through the physical body. But then when you start, raising your vibration, even you'll have changed dreams, and you also have to detox your body, because Africans are hated and they are given chemicals so that they can be killed, because the European governments and the USA, their target is to kill everyone in Africa, leave some few who become slave again, and then take the lands and the minerals. But then Mount Kirinyaga Altar in Kenya is what has protected Africans from absolute extermination. And I'm telling you right now, people cannot continue doing such things and vibrating like that, because they even kill kids. People are killed with a lot, with chemicals, with radiation. Even some, they think it is technology, but they cannot discern what is hidden. And also we have a lot of occults, people who have turned to Illuminati, those Freemasonry things, doing evil rituals even at night. We have uchawi, we have ugangas. So Africans are being killed from external people, and also killing themselves, because even you have people who are witches, who when they see you succeeding, they will kill you. And I'm telling you, churches will not protect you, because actually churches were not brought for you to know God, and you should not be stupid, because there are colonial programs. And for you, perhaps, I don't know even why you wasted your free limited, because if you did not awaken with education, that education did not help you. And right now it is not too late for you. You can still awaken, and you cannot awaken when you are ignoring the truth, the limited, and the fact. Because for you to have a strong framework, you cannot despise who you are and think you can benefit. Even the way our forefathers were killed, let me tell you, even the way what Europeans did, it doesn't mean that they are superior, because even everything operating is operating because of enablement. But there's a problem, because people think there are two sides. They think there is a positive side and the negative side, but all of it, positive and negative, come from God, because God enabled everything. Let me tell you, and God, let me tell you, people don't know God well, but they pretend for them is just survival, that money. So I'm telling you, there is a lot of harm for you to benefit. I've told you, Mwenenyaga will make Africa one nation, and it will be called the URA, the United Regions of Africa. It will be having 5 regions. The way countries are geographically, you can even know the northern countries like Tunisia and Morocco and Algeria. It will be the northern region. The Sahel and the Western African country will be western region. We have the Congo and the Central Africa region will be the central region, where Kenya is, and we have the eastern region, and we have the southern region also. The regions are also having capitals, let me tell you. And it is a lot. Every citizen in the URA will be a steward when he is a male. When a female will be a stewardess. There also be a guardian. You can have a steward or a guardian, because I'm telling you, even there will be transformation of the military and the police. The military will be the URA. Let me tell you, and I'm telling you, there will be 3 branches. The first branches will be the lad, because I'm telling you to change. Let me tell you, it is not like the current, because current even, we are integrating metaphysical knowing, because we have people who uses our use, let me tell you, because you cannot fight you when you are blind, let me tell you, because they are the ones who are forming terrorism, even forming Al-Shabaab, even sponsoring killing people. Even the way you see in Sudan, even it is sponsored, let me tell you, even what was done to Gaddafi. But then the same people who are claiming, they are making weapons and thinking they can suppress people. But right now, what people will discover, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you can always do what you do, even with the weapons. Let me tell you. Because creation is not yours. You are not operating because of yourself. But for you, you are useless. You think you are operating because of the military, or the nuclear, or money, or such shenanigans. But right now, there will be termination of useless people. Let me tell you. Even people will be freed. Like the way you see people being suppressed. So you have greedy regimes and predatory people who suppress the masses. For them, just it's so unfortunate, and for them, they are not living like that. So it will be stewardship and guardianship. Let me tell you, because I'm telling you, it's time for people now to unlock their gifts, because everyone was created for a purpose. It's not more of competition like the current education you have, from the Europeans. Because I told you prior, and I will repeat it, they are useless, because even the sins that they have done, they cannot be forgiven. God anticipated what you can do before you did it, but for you cannot know God well when you are not inducted, because for us you think God is parallel, but no. If you want to know God, it's about Mount Kenya, and it's all about, it's all about political things. It doesn't matter if people will believe, because God is not being God because of people. No, people are part of the creation, and the current people are not aligned to their forefathers. They don't even have the cultural things. They don't have the real spirituality of Ogaiwa. Every community was created by God purely. So tribalism is a program to divide people. It is part of the British divide and rule, because there are people who hate when people are united. But right now, Mwenenyaga, let me tell you, unite Africa, unite people, and they also be having, it is what we call unity in diversity, not about dominance. The reason why we are saying Mwenenyaga and Agikuyu being the archetype is because when people are created in communities, the first community to be created was the Agikuyu. That is why Agikuyu are near the mountain, and Mount Kenya is shared by 3 communities who share Ogaiwa, and they also share the Ark of the Covenant. And after every 50 years, there are rituals they do, let me tell you. The Agikuyu, Aebu, and Ameru. That's why I've told you about the games, Agikuyu, Embu, and Meru spirituality. And also other communities have their own things, their own wisdom. So when we come together, we can digitize our own things, let me tell you. But right now you can see people claiming they want to be like Singapore, but they are not culturally rooted. So let me tell you, let's digitize our things. Let me tell you, it doesn't mean that there is a problem in Kenya. People don't know Kenya well, because even Kenya is where God is abiding, actually, for real. So if you want to benefit, go and listen from Yamombi and from Kigongona Programme. Modulate Kigongona Kia Nyumba inside your home, within your home, let me tell you. So every time you want to pray to God, be going there, removing your shoes, because you are removing the shoes, because the place is falling radiation, and you are adding the radiation. You also have to open your eyes, because people are lied to close their eyes, so that the lands can be stolen. Don't be lied to. Don't let me. It's true. You also have to raise your hands. Mount Kirinyaga is having a lot of radiation. The radiation are not atomic property. You will benefit a lot, and your body is physical shell, which need to be touched by radiation for you to transform. I'm telling you, will not transform because of the outer things. I'm telling you, this deep science, because spirituality is also science. And also you need to talk to Mwenenyaga. You need to levitate, because when you are praying, these are spiritual things. Talk to Mwenenyaga, let me tell you. After you complete your prayers, be ending with the words of THAAI, THATHAIYA, Mwenenyaga, THAAI.